Okay, you guys, today we're going to discuss the difference between buzzing the scalp and shaving the scalp in scalp micropigmentation.
What is the difference between shaving and buzz haircuts?
The difference between shaving and buzzing the scalp in SMP is when you're shaving the scalp, that requires a lot more dots per square inch, and you have to cover a lot more space, which requires more time for the artist. When you buzz the scalp with SMP, the dots tend to be a little bit bigger because you want to match the existing hairs. So a lot of artists are using bigger gauge needles, which require less time that they spend on the client. Personally, when the client shaves against the grain, I prefer to use the shaved effect because you get more realistic approach and you have tinier needles that replicate more of the buzz look.
Do you do different hairlines and for different age gaps?
So depending on the face structure, that's going to determine what kind of hairline that we're going to do on the client. So what we'll do is we're going to tell the client our personal opinion, and then we're going to say if the client's happy with their hairline, then we're going to proceed with their hairline. But the ethnicity, the age, the shape, the contours of the head, the curve there, we can do all different hairlines. We can do an edge up, we can do a soft, we can do a very recession hairline. We call some hairlines, we call it the Jason Statham, where it's more up more. The Jamie Foxx is more of a straighter low hairline, but we can definitely achieve any result that the client's looking for.
Can you do hair transplant in the back of the head?
Yes, we've seen some clients come through the doors with having a FUE hair transplant into the vortex region of the scalp. A lot of doctors, from our experience, we see clients come in and they'll have hair transplants mostly in the front, but then the doctors will put hair in the back here, but there is a low percentage of the hair actually growing. So that's where SMP comes into play, and we make up for the lost hair density that the hair transplant can't give. So with scalp micropigmentation, we can cover FUE scars from the hair transplants, and that's the beauty of scalp micropigmentation. Combined with SMP and other hair loss options out there, we can actually cover all forms of hair loss. Okay, you guys, so remember to like and subscribe, and feel free to ask us any questions that you guys might have. We'll see you guys next week.